Welcome to using conditional formatting, tables, and charts in Microsoft Excel. You will learn how to use conditional formatting to perform analysis on sales data from a sample company. Throughout this project, you will also learn how to use pivot tables to summarize data that you will then represent in the form of charts. Both in my personal and professional life, I have found Excel to be an invaluable tool for organizing things like annual budgets, developing work projects with teams of several people. And oftentimes, I work with data sets that I want to perform an analysis on to obtain specific information in a visual manner. Conditional formatting and charts are two tools that focus on highlighting and representing data in a visual form. With conditional formatting, you can define rules to highlight cells using a range of color scales and icons to help you analyze data and identify trends or outliers. For the data analysis we will be performing in this project, we will work with a prepared spreadsheet that contains sales data from a sample company. And this sales data contains information about the total sales performed by each employee during each quarter throughout the year of 2021. And we will be opening the file through Microsoft Office 365 online. Here's a little sneak peek of the data we'll be working with and the type of conditional formatting and charts we're going to be creating. Let's begin. For this project, we will be using the free online version of Excel from Microsoft Office 365. And you will notice that your browser opened to the free Microsoft Office online page. If you already have a Microsoft account, you can use your account to log in. If you do not have an account, simply click on Sign Up for Free. And it will first ask you to write your email address and choose a password for your new account. And this email address could be your usual email. It doesn't have to be a Microsoft associated email. And you will then have a code sent to your email to verify the email address. Pause the video and take a moment to create your account and log in, and come back when you've completed this step. Great. Well, now that you have arrived at the Office homepage, you'll see on the left-hand side of the screen a toolbar with the icons to access the different Office software or programs like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Outlook. And here you can also see the icon to access your OneDrive, which is the cloud where you will be saving all of the documents that you work on in the Office online platform, and you can even upload documents from your device. Since we're going to be using a prepared spreadsheet with the sales data, we're actually going to first go to our OneDrive to upload this document. And here, once you have accessed your OneDrive, you'll see up here a link to upload a new file. So you'll click Upload, then File. And here we're going to find that file within Project Files. You'll double click, and then you'll see a document named Sales Formatting, and you'll click Open. And once the file has been uploaded, you should be able to find an icon, an Excel icon for that file with the name of Sales Formatting. And you'll notice that the file has been automatically uploaded to open through Microsoft Excel. So to open this file, we'll double click, and it'll take us to our spreadsheet. And something that is very convenient about using the online version of Microsoft Excel is that any changes made to the file are saved automatically so that we don't have to worry about losing changes or having to save changes manually. And when you initially open a file, you'll see this pop-up that gives you some information about easy formulas. If you wish, you can take a look at those, but we'll just close it for now. And now that you've opened the file, you can see the data we'll be working with. The data tracks the total revenue that each salesperson in the company had for the first 2 quarters of 2021. And for each salesperson, we have their name, their division, and the revenue from Q1 and Q2, as well as their current sales, their current total in sales, their target total in sales for the entire year, and the percent progress in sales, which is how much of their total target they've achieved so far. And the columns for Q3 and Q4 are empty, since for the first set of data, we're going to consider that only the first 2 quarters of the year have been completed. And there's a second tab with data from the entire year that we'll be using later on for creating the charts. And we're going to start by specifying that the data forms part of a table, and this will make it a lot easier later on when we're working with this data. So to highlight the entire table, we could select cell A3 and then drag and go all the way down to cell I50. But there's actually a little shortcut that we can take to highlight the entire set of data or the entire table, which is clicking on any cell within the table and then typing Control A. And you could see here that it has just highlighted the cells that would be part of this table. And now to turn this data into a table, you'll click on Insert, Table. And we want to specify that our table has headers, and then we'll click OK. Great. Now you can see that the format of the cells has changed a little bit. And normally having a table with banded rows is pretty convenient because it helps us read the data a little better. However, since we're going to be applying conditional formatting to the cells of the table, in this case, it's better to have a blank table with no fill colors. To change this, you'll go to Table Design up here in the ribbon, and we're going to select the first option, which will remove the fill colors or banded rows in our table. And another thing that is very nice about converting data into a table is that when we scroll down to look at data that's further down, the column headers turn into our table headers so that when we're looking at data down here, we can go up and see what that category or what that column represents. Well, this step completes this task. If you need more time, pause the video now to upload and open the file. In this task, you learn how to set up a Microsoft Office 365 account, access your OneDrive, and upload a file to your drive. You'll also learn how to convert the data into a table to help with the analysis you will be performing in the remaining tasks. In the next task, you will start by looking at some of the functionalities built in the tables in Microsoft Excel.